How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's stream. I thought it was only right to kick it off with the intro from the Daytona 24-hour because if you guys didn't watch, it is still live on our Twitch. I've also downloaded it, and we're going to be putting it up into a two-part episode in its entirety onto our YouTube. You guys will not want to miss it. Watch it back if you missed any of it. It was raw action the whole way through. We had to work a little harder than we should have, but we ended up winning Daytona 2026 overall in the GTP, and we won it by 4 laps. We would have won it by 12 laps, but we had some issues. A couple drivers made some mistakes. But me and Phil got her done. We dug deep. We looked into the captain's backpack. We found what we needed to do. We found that extra level to kick it into as team captains, and we got the win. We were in split 17, so right about the halfway point. We were midway in terms of the split. And again, we just dominated it. So we are definitely ready for competition at a much higher level, and I couldn't be happier with the team and what we've accomplished. So today, we are not doing iRacing. We are doing the hot lump of shit known as Project Motor Racing. I promised we would do a career mode Let's Play of this before it launched. Little to my stupidity, someone new to sim racing, I was naive about the Ian Bell phenomenon. Let's call it that. So I was all hype on this game. So I'm like, yeah, we'll fucking do a playthrough of it. Totally. So I have to honor that. I'm not going to lie and back out no matter how shitty this game is. We'll find some fun in it. We'll have a blast. We'll make some fun of Ian Bell. We'll rip on the game. We'll see if it's even been fixed because they said they've addressed some other issues since we last played it. So this game's career mode Let's Play will always be filling our Monday time slot. So we left off on Lime Rock. We were doing the United States GT-1 Championship in the Toyota GT-1, and we are on 100% authentic difficulty. So we are in, I believe, 2nd out of 10 for overall standings. And I don't know how the frick we're supposed to do Lime Rock in these kinds of cars, man. This is going to be ridiculous. So then we have Canadian Tire Motorsport and Lexington to finish this US series. And then we have a few other GT1 series to compete in as well. Just let me know how the audio balance is. If anything needs to be adjusted, let me know. I don't think we have a setup for this car for Lime Rock. Let's take a Ginder here. Might be a little too loud. Let me knock the audio down just a bit. You know what's crazy is there were some posts where people were saying the latest patch has just effed the frame rate of this game on console. And when we loaded in there, I don't know if you guys saw that. That's the first time I've ever seen it be choppy on this new computer. And this thing is an absolute monster rig. So it should not be choppy at all. Is this working off one of our previous setups? I think it is. Probably go lower on the rear. I don't think we're going to need his drag. We could go try that. And probably just a shorter stack of gears for this track. And a little less lock on the diff. Or on the preload, I should say. All right, this is our old Sebring setup that we did the last race. So we're going to save this as Lime Rock. Alrighty. Don't be stealing my PMR setups. Oh my god. Okay. Let's give this a look-see-see. Okay, sir. Seems to be buttery smooth. It must have just been choppy on the load for some reason. So it's not the uphill chicane version, thank God. But I think this is still going to be crazy in these kinds of cars. just because of the top speed in these things. I think they used to do Group C here, mixed class. I could be wrong. So we'll use up practice session, get used to this, because we haven't been racing since Sebring. Or since Daytona, I should say. I'm still half asleep. Me and Not a Bot were supposed to do a Sunday Fun Day stream yesterday. We were going to do some RV there yet, and I literally passed the F out watching Ryze's stream, smoking a joint. I was going to have a couple puffs and then get back on and play with Not a Bot. Literally fell asleep after the first joint. The second one, I literally fell asleep smoking it. And it just passed out with it in the ashtray. And then woke up and Ryze's stream was over, and I was like, fuck. He probably got some good-ass watch hours out of me, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'll be getting the Daytona episode separated into 2 pieces. 2 12-hour episodes and getting it posted up. I might stream it as a premiere when it's all ready, just so anyone who missed it can relive the event. And then our next special event we are doing, let's let this guy go just so we can kind of chill here for a bit. Our next special event on the menu is going to be the Bathurst, 12 hours of Bathurst. And if anyone has been watching since the beginning, y'all know how bad that went for his last time. So it's important to us to have a better finish than last year. We're going to be shooting for podiums and wins the entire season now for our top tier squad. We should be entering in a top tier A, top tier B, and then a rookie squad as well. So the tire temps in this game are still absolutely fucked. Like, after a double stint, our tires at Daytona would be at 79C on a hypercar. And that's after a double stint. I've done 3 laps, and they're at 102C. And then the lowest ones are what the other tires would be at Daytona after a double. Like, the tire temps are just so screwed in this game. They are just way off the mark of what they would be in real life. Apparently they fixed some of the, like, car alignment geometry, which is like, that's amazing you had to fix that in the first place. Great job, guys. But I wonder if that means, like, the hypercars might actually drive in a straight line now, something like that, you know? And apparently they fixed some of the tracks, which I wonder if that is what Phil was talking about, where a lot of the track scans are just drastically wrong. Like, I don't mean, like, a little wrong, like, just not even freaking close. I noticed it on the Nürburgring, being one of my favorite tracks, and I know it like the back of my hand, so I noticed that right away, even before I saw the Misha video on him covering it, and that it was drastically wrong. And then Phil picked up a lot of it on Lexington and Red Bull, and Lexington, I believe, is mid-Ohio. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see as we go through the tracks where and what they exactly are talking about by fixing some of the tracks. Like 114C, dude, after 5 laps. Like, come on, man. They've really got to address the tire temps. Like, that's just silly. When the game first came out, the tires wouldn't activate. They were just cold all the time. And now it's like they just get to the surface of the sun. By 3 laps, we were over 100C on that tire. When Daytona triple stinting on a hypercar, you're sitting at about 79C. So right now we're already fastest on the track, so we don't need any more practice. Let's go ahead and bring it into the pits and start quali. I've never pitted in this game, actually. Oh, you got a pit crew here? Look at that guy. He's freaking ready to go, dude. Are they going to do something? Or do I have to, like, get closer? Oh, there. Great parking. Oh, my God. Look at that. Ian Bale said I did a good parking job, guys. Okay. Oh, look. Even though I'm in the pits, I have to hit return to pit. Okay. Okay, so in practice, we don't need no more practice. So we'll take like 18 liters for quali. We'll do 16. Yeah, we'll do 16. That should be more than enough. More than enough, boys. All right. Let's get out here and roast burger a lap. See if we can't take P1 here. Out of my way there, sir. Oh, sorry, sir. Out of my way. Mr. Transparent Cars. I always want to get out first in this game because the quali session is not private. Oh, shit. There's already a guy ahead of us. And I find the AI breaks really freaking early. So I like to get around it as early as I can in quali. And anyone who's just tuning in, please know that this is not a promotion of this game in any way, shape, or form. We are merely playing it to honor the fact we said we would do a playthrough on launch. We're still looking at all the errors the game has, all the things they've said they have fixed, which may or may not be fixed. The fall-off behavior as of last episode was not fixed. So, we'll see. Still a hump of shit. I will say the force feedback is fixed to the point where now you can just get in the car and they don't expect you to design how it feels and drives. Like, look, we're on our first lap and look at my tire. Like, that's what the tires are at after a double stint in Daytona. Like, this is insane, bro. How do you get it that wrong? Well, I guess I shouldn't ask that when they had to literally patch the alignment of cars. Like, the rear and front of the car weren't aligned right. Like, that's just amazing design, guys.
Fastest on track, mate.
I don't think we're going to need to even use up the whole qualifier session. Oh, shit. Okay, that's it. We'll take that. I think that 45.3 is going to hold the spot for us.
Keep an eye on your speed, mate, and remember to hit your marks.
Okay, we'll go with that. I'm confident that it's going to hold first. And if it doesn't, we'll fight through.
P1, awesome job.
Yeah.
Heavy hitters out there too.
Oh, the heavy hitters are out, boys. Okay, so how much fuel do we need for this one? 1.3 per lap. Excuse me. Go with like 20 liters just to be safe. Just to be safe. We want to be safe. The less of this I have to redo, the better. We're just going to try to one-shot it. All the way through. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Really appreciate it, guys. Hope you're all enjoying the stream, having some fun here. We're going to have fun with it one way or another, and that's how we do it. Team LRG. Looks like the grid is mostly Porsches and Mercedes. All right. Okay. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to notch up the audio just ever so slightly. Okay. Let's do it. Excuse me, guys. Why are my tires 90C and I haven't even started the race yet? Interesting strat by the tires there. Okay, so let's pay attention to the AI fall-off behavior when we pass it. We got a guy right outside here. Let's see if we can get by him here. So he doesn't have the inside on us as we enter this corner. That would have been a little overambitious. Let's just make some smart moves. Make sure we get through this with as little damage as we can. So we are not on rolling billboard anymore. We are on, I think it's called competitive. We have to finish well to get a decent paycheck, and then based off the prestige of the car we are driving, we'll also raise our pay. See if we can get a better exit on him up this hill. There we go. Oh, might be able to get them both.
Flying out there, mate. Nice lap.
Now we just got to hold it. This is such a tiny track for these kinds of cars. Oh my god. I won't be surprised if we start lapping the back cars if they haven't fixed the fall. Like, yeah, look at the fall off behavior, okay? Look at the cars at the back. We're on the 4th lap. I mean, even 2nd and 3rd, look how far behind they are. And this is at 100% authentic, you guys. And they said the AI's fixed, fall off behavior's fixed. Like, they just talk out their ass with no actual, like, reality attached to the speak. They just say things. It's like, don't you think people are gonna, like, go and play your game and figure out, like, hey, this is not fixed, this is not changed at all. Like, you're just screwing yourselves more and more. Like, going into the 5th lap, we've already got a 2-second lead.
Leading and faster than second. This is great pace.
And up to almost a 10-second lead on last place. You'd think at 100% authentic, it would be a lot more competitive, don't you think? Like, I think we got fastest sectors here. Maybe all three. 7 laps to go. Thank God. This is going to be very boring. Like, I would love for this car class to be in iRacing. It's such a waste in this game. And then all the other GTOs, like the Cougar, the RX-7, the 350ZX, like all of that, the Camaro, it could be in iRacing. And as much as I disagree with some of the things iRacing does, you can't deny it's the absolute best sim on the market right now. Le Mans is a close second, but they have a lot of issues they need to resolve. Either one of those games would do a lot better with this content than PMR.
Halfway through the race.
Like, look at that gap we have on the AI, man. Like, that's just absurd. And I'm just cruising. Like, I'm not really trying to sweat this or anything. Five laps to go, guys. And then we own to the next one.
The car behind isn't making any ground. Maintain your pace and keep leading.
I always feel like I have to add the disclaimer. Do not buy this game because I'm playing this. I am merely playing this to find all the flaws within it and shit on Ian Bell's creation. I promised we would do a playthrough of it no matter how bad it was, and we're going to stick to that. But we're going to do the most basic playthrough possible, like just one career mode playthrough, and that's it. And then we're going to be back to focusing on our main sims, Le Mans and iRacing. But for now, this will only occupy the Monday time slot. Three to go, 4 to go. And this is the other problem with these like micro-sized grids and the terrible AI. It's so frickin' boring, man. We're getting well over like 100 FPS on Ultra 4K, no scaling.
The car behind isn't closing. Keep your rhythm and stay focused.
PC specs are in the description below, as well as our sponsors links. Make sure you check out our sponsors. Use our discount code, LEGACY, the word LEGACY. It will get you 5% off anything SRP-PRO, pedals, peripherals, gloves, everything. #1 pedal manufacturer in all of sim racing, and we got some big stuff coming from them in 2026 that I have to stay quiet on. But oh my God, you guys, just you wait. Two to go, oh thank God. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Like, look, we almost have a freaking 10-second gap on second and third, bro. Like 100% authentic difficulty, almost a 20-second gap to last place, bro. The best AI Ian Bell has ever seen, end quote. Most realistic AI Ian Bell has ever seen, end quote. I will say, at least now the force feedback being fixed and set for all the cars, you can at least feel that
One more lap. Stay
there was a lot of potential in the driving model and force feedback of the game, but it just wasn't executed on well and just absolutely released in a hot pile of dump state. And the tire model is still heavily flawed. Like, if you try to drive under the limit and not abuse the tire limit, or the tire model, it feels good. But then once you realize there's no real feeling of inertia on the car and you can really turn through a corner at unrealistic speeds, the tire temp issues, as soon as you realize that, you can just push through those things, that good driving feel goes away because it's just an illusion unless you force yourself to drive that way. And that's the problem. It doesn't organically feel realistic. All right, that was easy. That was way too easy. So where are we off to next here? Where do we go from here?
Thank you for what you've done today. The crew really deserved it.
Oh, he's like, thank you for what you've done today, man. The crew deserved it. Yeah, the crew deserved it. I didn't deserve it. All right. Oh, baby, we got some bank there, son. That's some good money right there. That's some good money right there. All right, what's next? Oh, Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. At least that's a fun track. Did we take any damage that race? $19 of damage. Okay, I can do that. Must have burnt the seat when I was smoking a joint. What kind of car could we get next? What do you guys think we should do next? Should we go LMP next? Group C? Or should we save up for a hypercar and do the Valkyrie? We can't buy a Valkyrie yet. What do we need for a Valk? 1.3, so we're not far off. By the time we finish this Toyota GT-1 series and finish all the Toyota GT-1 series, like we still got these tracks, and then a couple more series, we'll be able to afford a Valkyrie. But I want you guys to vote on what we should do after this Toyota GT1 career, because we're going to play through the career mode all the way until the end of career mode, and then we're done. So I'm assuming we're going to have to pick another car to go into after this. So you guys go ahead and vote in chat what you would like to see. I'm thinking we do Group C or Hypercar. But I'm willing to listen to suggestions from you guys. Now, this track I've only recently learned, but it's become a quick favorite of mine. Probably a little longer gear stack here. So go back to the standard gear stack. That suspension layout is probably going to be fine. Maybe a little more downforce here. And we'll start with that. All right, let's try that out.
You're clear.
It's crazy to feel the force feedback at its best in this game and just really think what could have been possible. Because it is truly, really, really good when you can feel the potential that it had. But man, did they botch it. And it only hurt sim racing in the end. Because that means we don't really get anything from this game. This revolutionary force feedback is just kind of like meh. No one really will remember it. I just hope some other company can see the potential it had and maybe capitalizes off of it. I would love to see iRacing literally just scoop up the tech from the game and just buy it out. Because I do feel like there is some potential here had a better studio been in control of the development. And that's not to say iRacing is the best studio, but they're definitely ahead of where the Straight 4 team is, that's for damn sure. iRacing has definitely acquired a lot of the top talent in the industry. And you can't blame them, can you? Like, you look at everything else that gets released and it's just crap. Unfinished crap. So it just justifies iRacing, and they just keep locking down their monopoly and making a better and better product that makes it harder for any other company to catch up to what they had before that, let alone their new updated product. I mean, this was supposed to be the game where you can race as much as you want without a subscription fee, and fuck you iRacing, and that didn't go so well. Do our best to get up to rhythm here. Not as fast here since I've just learned this track, so we might not be able to get a podium or a win here. But as long as we get a decent finish without too much damage, that's kind of all we're looking to do. We are running a very heavy tank right now, though. Since we just popped into the practice and did not adjust the tank. That was definitely a better last section there. So if you guys watch what I do, essentially what I do to learn a track is I don't watch a track guide or anything. I just maximize inside, outside, outside, inside, and you're pretty much going to find the most optimal line on any track by doing that. Get as close as you can to the optimal top split times on any track. Then go watch a lap guide and hone in on the time. This way you're going to learn the whole track, everywhere to be on the track, and you'll feel comfortable anywhere on it. Not just the optimal line. But again, if you just practice going from outside to inside, inside to outside, you will usually find the best race pace just by doing that, based off of geometry and how things work in terms of maximizing speed through corners and entry and stuff. Oh, I didn't know we were going to be able to pull that off. That's definitely the trickiest part of the track for me right now anyways. But yeah, this is a really fun track. I had never driven it before until the last time I was playing this game. I decided to just give it a bit of practice. Had maybe 6-7 laps on it. and then decided to wait for today's stream. But yeah, very fun. A lot of flow to it. All right, there we go. We're at least tied for last place, but with a full heavy tank. So I'm feeling confident we should be good once we empty up for quali here. So just over 2 liters of fuel a lap. So let's go ahead and get our quali fuel set. Take 14, that's more than enough to bang a good quali out for sure. I'm almost wondering if a shorter gear stack would be a better choice here, but we'll just go with what we got for now. All right, let's try to quali as high as possible. This being one of our weakest tracks, as we're not probably up to top pace yet here. We just want to finish the best we can and try not to get damage, because damage on this car can be pretty expensive, as you guys saw the last episode. I'm wondering if that works better. We just stay in fourth through that section.
This lap is timed. Give it your best.
Oh, that was so close to an off track. That felt better. Timing our gearing differently through there, I think, was better. Shouldn't be a bad starting lap. I think we got some more pace in us. That was a way better entry on that corner by going deeper into the first one. Lined us up better for an exit. This is what I'm always saying when I mean anyone can be an alien. It's just always thinking about what can I change here or there or really anywhere on the track to maybe squeeze some more time out of a lap. And if you're looking at what you're doing in an analytical way like that, you're always going to find more pace and you have the potential to be an alien. And this is not me saying this. This is the physics programmer from the game Assetto Corsa Competizione. He talked about it on stream. And I agree fully with his thought process on it. Sitting in 7th. Let's see if we can knock that up just a little bit. Ah, lost all the delta on that exit. I'm wondering if we just stay 3rd through there.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Oh, we crushed that last section to make up for it.
Well done. The timing screen shows you're the fastest car out there right now.
Tires are starting to get overcooked now. Let's just end it with that one. We're about 1/100th of a second faster, so we'll take that. On a track that is not one that I would consider my top pace, like being up to pace type track, just because I'm so new at it. I'm happy with that. I'll take that.
Fantastic.
Oh, we actually pulled it.
Session.
Okay.
Incredible work.
So I don't know if we're going to be able to hold that in the race because I just don't know the lines here, where to defend, where to, you know what I mean? So we will give it our best. So about 2 a lap. Do about 28 liters just to be safe. And then Canadian Tire Motorsports Park race. Okay. Okay, so our goal here is to just try to not take damage and get the best finish we can, not being one of our stronger tracks on the calendar. The next one is Mid-Ohio, which was a new track was a new track to me. I hadn't learned it until the last time I raced it with you guys, and it was on one of the streams we did. Had a lot of fun doing it. And after that, I really started to practice it because I just love the track. So Mid-Ohio, I feel like we can have a strong finish there. So here we just need to not fall too far down in position so we maintain a good spot in the overall rankings of the championship. So remember, this is 100% authentic career mode. We're in the Toyota GT-1, and we're doing the American GT Championship. The AI always gets such a good launch in this game. It's hard to beat them. Okay, let's just fall in and look for openings and take them when we can. Oh yeah, I think we just stay 3rd through there. That felt better. I think 2nd was just limiting our top speed too much. But then again, those guys got a way better rip out of that corner, so maybe they do go down to 2nd and just time it better. But if we can even just float it out in 4th place right now, I'd be happy. We'll see what we can do. See, I wish they would race you this hard when you get around them. We're maintaining 4th so far. I'll be happy with that. Be more happy if we could get a podium here. Oh, shit. That was terrifying. I had to lift there. I didn't want to spin the car. We got a big gap on the cars behind us. We lost some real estate on the cars ahead. We can get it back, though. Don't forget, everyone, this is in no way a promotional video for this game. We're simply doing a career mode Let's Play because we said we would, and we're going to keep to that. It's only going to be one playthrough until the natural ending of the career mode, and then it's done. And then we will just be returning with our regular games on a Monday slot, which is Le Mans and iRacing. But this game right now, we're only playing it on Mondays. Every other day of the week is going to be Le Mans and iRacing. I feel the responsibility. As a streamer, I have to say that. I don't want anyone mistaking what I'm doing here. I mean, we do have the fastest Sector 1. We might be able to catch them here. 8 laps. Might be able to make it happen. We can definitely solidify 4th, though. I think we got back most of the real estate we lost with that mistake. All right, we're the fastest on track, so now we just got to look for a way to get around these guys if we can catch right up to them and get in their draft fully. That's a really hard section to get on the power early there. Really freaking hard. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, bitch! Woo! Did that one for you, Jeremy Bins, wherever you at, brother. Shout out to our #1 YouTube fan, Jeremy Bins. Been there since the beginning. Now let's just see if we can hold 3rd for now before we do anything else. Get an idea of how hard this guy behind is going to push or if he's just going to fall right off. Probably took some damage from that pass because we did door bang a bit, but hopefully it's not too bad. We've definitely put a gap between us and fourth now. And that's what I mean. Even though we could barely get around him, now he's just kind of gone. So I don't think they've fixed the fall-off behavior. At 100% authentic, the guy should be right on my ass. Force feedback feels great now that they've got it implemented right on every vehicle. So the driving model feels good, but you can still feel that the tire temps are just way out of touch in terms of realism. The fall-off behavior is a little bit better on the top cars. We're on 100% authentic right now. And you can see at the back of the pack, they're kind of gone, but the top ones are staying with us a bit more. I don't know, it's definitely slowly making improvements, but it's not a game that I'd put my name behind yet. Definitely more smooth, better frame rate. But again, I can only talk for this Toyota GT-1 right now. This car is very fun to drive, but it's always been fun to drive. I might try the Aston Martin Valkyrie after this because they said they fixed the car alignment from rear to front. It's like, great job, guys, that you have to patch the fucking car as being straight in a fucking sim racing game in 2026, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, they've made the cars straight now, so they might not like try to throw you out the window with a decent force feedback wheel by oscillating so bad. So we're gonna try maybe the Valkyrie after this Toyota GT1 career and see if the Valkyrie still oscillates really bad. We got about 4 laps left to finish this. This is a track I'm fairly new on, so I'm happy if we can claim a third here with minimal damage. But yeah, I don't know about people who say the game looks bad. I think on low graphics, it looks fucking abominable. But on everything cranked up to the max, like with no downscaling and depth of field on, it actually looks really good. I think it looks good. In my opinion, I like the way it looks. I'm not going to lie about that. I think the car models look amazing. I think the environment graphics are good. The track, the tarmac, everything looks very good on a very high-end machine. So in that way, it is kind of a next-gen title. I do feel like the force feedback is something that could have been very special, but they just did such a bad job implementing it. But now they've got the force feedback feeling right just by jumping in and not having to dial in the way the car feels, because I don't know how a Toyota GT1 is supposed to feel, or a Jaguar Type C or Group C. That's their job, to present that to me in a way that it's supposed to feel realistic, because they are supposed to have access to that shit. I don't. So now that we don't have to build those profiles and it's just like out of the box ready, you can kind of feel the real potential the force feedback and driving model had. But again, that just kind of highlights the point at what a disaster release it was, because no one really gives a shit. I do feel like if I made a mistake, the AI would be right on me. But again, this is the top of the class in Authentic. The back cars are essentially just gone. But the top 6, 7, I would say, would probably pass me if I made a moderate mistake. I don't know about a small mistake, but definitely a moderate mistake, they'd be by me. This guy in 4th is definitely making a better run for it than they would ever do before. He's really pushing me here to make as best time around the track as I can. So this is something they need to continue doing and giving us drivers is good battles, not only in the chase, but getting pursued as well. So this is definitely a step in the right direction to see 4th pressuring me like this. But then he's gone right there, just like absolutely gone. So in some sections, they're just way too slow. And others, they're a little unrealistically fast, which kind of makes them catch up to you and balances it out. So that needs to be just executed more organically, in my opinion. And we need better chase from more than just one car. When we're on Authentic 100%, a lot of the cars on this grid should be very fast, not just top 4, top 3. And again, this is a track that I'm not fully up to pace on yet, so that is also adding to the fact that it looks better. But on tracks like Sebring or ones that I'm really good on, the AI is just gone. All right, I'll take 3rd there.
You're still leading and faster than 2nd. This is great pace. Top 3, great job.
All right. 120 G's, baby. Oh, we definitely took some damage. But for 120 grand, it probably won't be that much. And we're in 1st overall now. Yeah, 36 G's, so we still made a good chunk of money there. Over 80. All right, last track of the United States GT-1 Championship is Lexington. So this is a track I'm fairly decent at, so we should be looking to podium here. Podium. Should be able to get a podium here. I might have a Lexington set up for this thing already. Let's see. No, we don't. Honestly, I think it's going to be just fine with the way it is with the change to the gear stack. Oops. Okay. We'll get out there, get some practice so we can get our fuel calculation. But yeah, look at our tire temps. Our tire temps start out at what our tires were after a double stint in a hypercar on Daytona. And our tires just start off at that temperature. Like, it's really, really bad. They have to frickin' fix that shit, man. I don't know how they haven't already. Like, if you know about racing, how are you this frickin' off with this shit? And same with, like, the alignment of a car. How do you not align a car fucking straight in 2025 making a modern sim racing title? How do you have to patch the alignment of the car? Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, roast-burgered in there a little too fast. I do like how the grass is more realistic in this game, how you don't just die in the grass right away. Like iRacing, you touch the grass, like one blade of grass, you die. Our driver development team found that out the hard way yesterday. Shout out, not a bot. Little unfair, little unrealistic, but it is what it is, and you just got to learn to avoid it. But other than that, they did very good. Very proud of our development team. Had the potential for a top 10 for sure. So it's going to be very exciting to see where they go over the year. But yeah, you guys got to remember these are heavy vehicles. Like, of course, we're on slicks. But even a Toyota GR86 is a heavy car. You don't just lose all sense of traction when you touch grass, especially like a single blade of grass. You have weight pushing down on you that's going to give you some semblance of grip. So that's one thing I would like to see iRacing adjust. It's been a problem for a while. People are aware of it, and they've spoken about it often. But until it gets addressed, it's just something you got to avoid. I think they almost do it that way intentionally to stop people from abusing the grass. Get a few laps in to get our fuel calculated, and then we'll get to quali here. Oh, that was a way better exit through there. I think it's better to back that up and have a better roll through it than overcook the entrance. So we have the fastest Sector 1. Let's have a good finish to this lap, and then we'll get ready for quali. Remember, we're very heavy on fuel right now. We haven't made any fuel adjustments either.
5 minutes left.
Okay, so let's get ourselves set up here. Looking back on it, if I had given the Miata a bit more speed, even if I hit the grass again, I wouldn't have had to respond to him. Yeah, exactly. There's just those little things that it's like Captain Hindsight mode, you know what I mean? But it's like, when we first started doing this and those types of things started happening to us, it was a really big wake-up call that, oh shit, we have a long way to go. And that's immediately when we went into kind of realistic thinking mode. And we were like, we're going to make this a long-term project. Is this like The Legend of Zelda on the NES right here? Is that playing in the background right here? Or is this like Laser Shoot Larry on MS-DOS? Is that Laser Shoot Larry himself right there? Yeah, that's a very good point, dude. But that's exactly what I was trying to explain about how to analyze a mistake when you can't really do anything about it. Go back and try to find what you could have done to not be there in the first place. So that's the perfect type of mindset to approach it with, dude. 1.9 a lap. So quali, we're not going to need a whole hell of a lot. We'll go low. Go low. All right, let's quali. Try to get out before all the cars here. Oh no, they beat me out, the bastards.
All clear.
see if we can get around him quick. Where are you going, sir? Where are you going? Oh, Jesus, he fucking stuffed the brakes. Why would you brake there, sir? Now he's just gonna launch up the inside and fucking pit maneuver me. It's some stellar AI. And they still have the same tendency to back off right there. Try to accentuate that inside, outside, outside, inside a bit more, and it lined us up way better for that. All right, let's see what we can do.
Timing started. Make this lap count.
The last time we did this race here, and I put it up on our YouTube as a video, I didn't change the gear stack. So we'll see what this shorter stack of gears does, if it's better or worse. I'm thinking it's going to be better. I don't see this track being a long stack kind of track. Okay, we have the fastest sector one there. Over roast burgered that a bit. Do a couple more and then we'll call it. I thought we had a better exit there that time. There, P1.
That's you at the top.
I think that'll hold. If not, it'll be damn close. Yeah, totally, dude. You should put it up in the active driver channel too. Stuff like that is good to put in active driver, not just fanboy. Anything that is aimed at like aiding drivers, always drop it in active driver and tag all active drivers. Okay, so we should be good. I think we're gonna be. Let's see.
You've topped the session.
I topped the session, I did.
Awesome job.
And we did it by a decent chunk. So let's see what type of fuelage we're gonna need here. What was it? 1.9? 1.9, so almost 2 a lap. So about 24. We'll go with 26 just to be safe. All right. Let's take the damn championship here. All the blood, sweat, and tears.
Focus on the lights.
Ian Bell's sweating. Tears, mostly tears. Lots of tears. How do these guys get such a freaking good launch burger? We got a better exit burger. Oh, no, we didn't. Now we know they're slow through here. Oh, Jesus. Let's not run into them and frickin' blow our bumper up. Have like a $200,000 repair bill. Who? That was close. Oh, Jesus. Fastest sector 1. We're staying with the 2 leaders, and we're gapping the cars behind. So let's just make sure we get a good finish here. Try to get at least P1 in the championship, even if we don't get P1 in this race. Oh, yeah, baby.
Fastest on track, mate. You're closing in on the leader. Keep the pressure on and make...
I'm coming, bitch. I'm fucking coming. Goated Toyota GT-1, baby. I feel like we're definitely gaining on this guy. Oh, shit. Almost over roast burgered it. We got 8 laps to get around this guy. But again, note the fall off behavior. Is that fixed? Would you call that fixed on 100% authentic? At this point, the chase of the top cars is decent. But as soon as you get by them, the fall off behavior is no frickin' different. I think we're in his draft now, or very close. Now we're just going to hold the lead. Now we're running away with it. See what I mean? How hard it was to get by them? And now where are they? 2 and 3 seconds behind me, 6 seconds, 18 seconds at the back. Don't tell me the fall off behavior is fixed. This is authentic. They should be on my ass the whole way. Go play professional AI in Le Mans and then tell me this is fixed. Most realistic, lifelike AI ever. Motherfucker. Ian Bell says so. End quote, bitches. Like, you have a lot of fun chasing the cars down, getting around them. I'd say more or less chasing them down, getting around them. They're very telegraphed and do the same thing over and over. The chase is good, and then everything else sucks. Force feedback, good. Everything else sucks. driving model could be good, but you got to pretend that you can't just completely break it and dissolve the immersion and realism by just realizing you can throw the car through pretty much any corner at near any speed. Tire temps, ridiculous. I would love to just see iRacing acquire the game, buy it outright, and scoop out parts. Take it apart like a chop shop, and then discard all the garbo. Three to go, baby. And then we see if we win the championship. Yay, woo. Email, that's how it's good. See just how big of a gap we can make this behind us. They really need to fix the tire temp issue and more of a feeling of inertia if you're going too fast through the corner. I shouldn't be able to just keep turning my wheel and get the car to turn through the corner and have the tire temps just skyrocket. There's got to be a point where the car is just going to say no and inertia is going to carry me straight through. That doesn't really show up in this game too much unless you're just way beyond like any limit. But you can make it look pretty arcadey up to that point. So that's something that really needs to be fixed and addressed if they ever want this game to be taken seriously or have any modicum of realism. I haven't tried all the tracks yet to see if they said they've done something in terms of fixing the tracks. I don't know if that means like more accurate track models, because a lot of the track models, track scans, I don't know what they are just not even close to being accurate. The Nürburgring, Red Bull Ring, there's a bunch of others that just are not even close to what they are like in other sims in terms of what the track is like to drive, the line, what the corners are like, where everything is. So I hope that gets fixed, because even if this game had a great driving model and everything, why do I want to wrongly remember tracks that aren't properly scanned and are going to make me misremember them in other games? The AI fall-off behavior still needs to be addressed. This is 100% authentic. You can't have the frickin' AI be this far off. And when you're saying you're fixing these things and not fixing them after the shit launch you've had, you're literally just lying to everyone's face and patronizing them to try to get them to come back into your game without actually doing anything to get them to come back. Like, people who can see this with their own eyes can tell. They're not going to listen to what you say. They're going to see what the game is like and see it's not changed. There's reality, and then there's what Straight 4 Studios and Ian Bell have said. And they're very different things. Like, the track names aren't even real track names, but they are real tracks. Like, this Lexington is Mid-Ohio. It's not a track called Lexington. It's Mid-Ohio Sports Park or whatever it's called, which is a real track. But the problem is like, even on the ones that are real tracks, the track scans aren't accurate at frickin' all. Like, the Nürburgring is atrocious. It's not even close to the accuracy or what the real Nürburgring is like, which is a joke. Like, it's terrible, man. All the elevation is wrong. A lot of the sections are shorter. The corners are made to be easier. So it's like, why do I want to play a game where I'm going to misremember shit like that? So I don't know if that's been fixed or not. But I have yet to drive on the Nürburgring or any of the other tracks other than what you guys just saw us do here today.
We're ready for you. Box this lap. Box this lap. Fantastic performance.
Oh, we got some big bread, boy. All right, did we win the champs? Did we win the champs? We did. So how do we claim the champs finish? Oh, baby, 90 grand for winning it all. Oh, can we afford the Valk? I think we could afford the Valk, but if we buy it, we will have literally no money left. We'd have to sell the GT-1. The Catabank is cheaper. We could go with the Pooge. The Pooge is cheaper. Let's go ahead and sell this. Should we? Should we sell this and go LMDH? Or do you guys want to see us do the World Championship? We just did the United States one. We could do the World Championship. We could do the United Kingdom Trophy. Or we could do the Derby 300. Fucking no purse for this bitch, and it's that much to enter in? What the shit? That one's got a decent purse. That's the one we just did. Oh, the World Championship has got a fatty payday. Maybe we do the World Championship and then we'll go into LMDH. That's what we're going to do. We won't rush our britches. Northampton is the first track. I do. I want the Valk so bad, bro. But I've got to at least do the World Championship first. I have to. That fatty payday, bro. The fatty payday, dude. Look at the fatty payday. Payday, son. All right, I haven't driven this car here, so we need to kind of just go out and feel what this feels like before I do anything to the setup. Looks like we got a way bigger grid this time. Gotta make that Skrilla, dude. Y'all know what it's about. Not a bot, smart, dude. This dude knows. He knows about the Skrilla. Ian Bell said so, bro. Never forget. Ian Bell said so. Man, when you feel how good the force feedback is in this game, and you're not trying to, like, blow open the driving model to see just how, like, unrealistic it is, it feels good. It feels really good. It's just such a shame it's been ruined. That's why I just wish iRacing or someone would buy the tech out and just gut it and incorporate it into their sim. So I already know this track very well. I just need to figure out if we need to do anything to the setup or not. Well, that's exactly it, right? Might need a bit more rake angle for that high-speed corner there. I feel like more rake for the dig in and the high speed. Definitely. Other than that, I think we're going to be okay. We over roast burgered it. Not sure how I did that, but we somehow saved it. Okay, even with that trash lap, we did a 57. Okay, so let's make a few adjustments to the setup before quali here. Not too much. Just a little. So what we want to do is the rake angle is the height between the rear and the front of the car. More rake angle means you're going to have more drag and better dig in through high-speed cornering. I feel like the gear ratio is probably good. Everything else felt fine. So we're using almost 3 liters a lap. So it's going to be a big tanker. Go with 56 liters, I think. It's going to be a big, heavy tank, but I don't want to be short on fuel. Okay. So let's save this one. So this track, Northampton, is, what the fuck is it called? Jesus, I forgot the name of it. Silverstone. And from what I can tell, this one is pretty damn close. If there's anything off, I can't tell. But other ones are really, really off. That's true, dude. We were literally talking about it, and we've already got a response back from them. They are ready to accept us as affiliates. I sent it to Phil. I don't know if he's signed up yet, but being a company that's more popular in the States, I feel it'll be better suited to our United States streamers and content creators like Phil. So anyone else on our team that's on the state side who wants to pick them up, they're completely ready to have them come into the affiliate program. So shout out to Alp. All right, let's drop from 56 just to quality numbers here. Try to get out before the cars here. Whoa, bro, what are you doing? Get me ahead of this shady-ass AI. Let's just try to have a decent finish here. I've never raced these types of cars on this track. I've done a lot of GT here in iRacing and LMP3 in iRacing in Le Mans, but never anything like this. Oh, and we did the MX-5s here in the other career mode playthrough we started before we got the new computer. Oh, way better dig in there. You see that? All just from a minor adjustment of our rake angle. Can really just power through these high-speed corners now. Yeah, we just got to get Phil to get in contact with him. I'm not sure if Phil's gotten in contact with him yet. But we need to get their logos and stuff so we can get them on the car.
Timing started. Focus on this lap.
To leave our mark on the GT-1 World Championship before we advance into LMDH Racing and Project Motor Racing Career Mode. Holy shit, it's so exciting. It actually sucks total fucking balls. Buy it now, $100. Comes pre-installed with Ian Bell's fart. Will immediately jump down your throat upon opening the box. Yeah, way better dig in now. We got that rake angle, son. We just sailing through there like Jiminy Cricket. Excuse me, sorry guys. That was a little cheeky cut if I don't say so. My God, they're doing 52s. Here I am thinking that was a fast lap and shit. Okay, we gotta Turk it up here. I could see that, dude. Totally could see that. I mean, I could smell that.
You've got 5 minutes left.
I'm gonna need more than that if you guys want something decent here. So what was the last grids? Those were like 10-car grids in the United States one we just finished. So it looks like we've got way bigger grids here. So this might be interesting. We'll see if the fall-off behavior is any better, if it's any more competitive. Holy cheese. Not sure why it slid there. Lost some time from that. That was a little better. Remember, everyone, when in doubt, repeat the nursery rhyme to yourself, and you will get fast. Inside, outside, outside, inside. This is the racing way. Inside, outside, outside, inside. Below the apex, it's gay. You follow these rules and this nursery rhyme, and you will get fast. Maybe if we had done that more cleanly, staying in fourth might have worked there. Yep, 100%, dude. Like, this is a car that's not supposed to have traction control, and if you look on the HUD, it says traction control off, ABS off. Like, I can just cook this thing out of any corner, and it doesn't matter. I can just, like, look. Like, it's like the driving model and tire model was made for the old school cars, like the GTOs, the Group Cs, the more old cars that had a lot of slide and play into how they drove, but it just does not translate into modern cars at all. They don't do like an individual tire model for all the different cars like iRacing and Le Mans do. It's just one tire model. And they added all the newer generation shit after, right before launch. It was originally supposed to be for the, like, golden era of motorsport. And I think that's where a lot of the weirdness comes from. But yeah, it's very arcadey in the way that you just said. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, that's what I mean. If you're trying to, like, hide that and not break the illusion, the driving model can feel and look good. But as soon as you break that illusion, it's gone. You realize it's just shit. That's what I mean by it's not like organically realistic. If that makes any sense.
This lap, checkered flag. Session complete.
Looks like 6th is going to be it. 7th, I'll take that, whatever. This is not a track that I'm like even close to being good on. But again, that's why I'm saying, like, in no way do I ever want anyone to misconstrue what we're doing here. We are simply doing this as a playthrough, one time, to have fun with it, make fun of it, poke holes in what they're saying they have fixed, what they've addressed when they clearly haven't. But to also highlight what kind of good may have come from the game had they done it right. Once we're done with the full-on career mode playthrough until the end of the career, it'll be going on the shelf. And then every day of the week will either be iRacing or Le Mans or Sunday Fun Day streams, which are not always going to be a sim racing game. But yeah, I just want to make that very clear for anyone who may be just joining the stream or watching this afterwards. I don't want anyone to spend money on this game because of me by mistake. I would feel very bad. I feel it's partly a responsibility of mine streaming this game that I need to put that out there.
You can try and get some balance for the race to long distance, but I really hope qualifying will go better for us.
Oh, he's upset with our quali, man. He ain't happy. Fuck him, though. All right, how many cars we got here? 18, so it's another 8 cars on top of what we did. Bigger grid. So it's going to be... What did we have it at? 56? We'll go with 58 just to be safe. And you know what we might do is we might knock our wing angle down. Maybe that's slowing us down a little too much. So let's try that. I mean, what do we got to lose? It's the first race of the championships. So after this, make sure you guys vote on what you would like to see us drive next. Would you like to see us do Group C or LMDH? Because once we've finished all the GT-1 races, we're going to continue to proceed through career mode until we reach the natural conclusion of career mode. So make sure you guys vote on what you would like to see after this, if it's LMDH or Group C. A lot more Toyotas in this one. I don't remember any being in that last grid of the races we were doing. We've got some Nissans in here and a lot of Porsches. I'm curious to see if maybe the that even though we have it on authentic 100%, I'm wondering if that somehow scales through the events. I'm just trying to make up maybe a reason why we saw that terrible fall-off behavior still. Maybe it's better the higher we get up, but I'm very doubtful that that's it. There's also, I think, some Lotuses on this grid this time. So we definitely got a more packed house. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, Takahashi Sazuru won it.
Been a good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn 1.
Yes, sir. Let's just try to get like mid-pack finishes here. Unless it's given to us, obviously, but because we're not very good here, we don't want to take a ton of damage and not have a good finish. So we need to be very careful about not banging too much here. Oh, and then that happens. Oh, shit. Come on, straighten me out. Okay. I can't tell if anything's coming. Okay, let's see if we can work through. We're in the very back now. We got our work cut out for us. Damn it. I should have been smarter on the start there. 100% on me on that one. I had a terrible run through that section. I should have just lifted and let them go rather than try to get back up to pace there. That was entirely my fault. We should be able to make up for it. If we can't, we need to just minimize damage here. We got a better exit through there. We can't rush back here. Oh god, this guy's gonna fight us through here. Oh, Jesus, dude. Fastest sector 1 there somehow. Oh, is that what happened? I couldn't tell what happened there. I can't, like, I couldn't see, so I'm going to have to watch it back. But if you were able to see what happened, then, yeah, I don't know where that came from. I thought I cut back and maybe hit someone that was getting a better run through there. Let's try to at least get a top 10 here. This one's a longer race. We got 16 more laps. Pick them off one at a time here. Problem is the damage on that is going to probably be fairly extensive cost-wise. And because we're on competitive, not rolling billboard, we only get paid well if we have, like, top finishes. The only other money we make is through the prestige of our car. So hopefully we get a decent chunk that will minimize some of the costs that we're going to take from that bang. That big dick banging. Oh, Jesus, dude, don't fucking park it in front of me. Then we fucking run into the back of this twat. Okay, we need to be ready for early braking on some of these AI. Oh, Jesus, I can't believe I got that done. That was by the skin of our knickers right there. 3 to go until the top 10. We still got 15 laps. Man, top 3 have run away with it. I don't know if we can close that. So I think top 3 are out of the question for sure. If we didn't get banged like that early, we could have made a better chance for a decent finish here, but now it's just about recovery. I shouldn't have put myself in that position in the first place, but it is what it is. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I shouldn't have been there. I should have just lifted and filtered them through. Those are the things you can't predict. Oh. Holy shit. Squeeze him. $11th. Mm, 14 laps to go. We might be able to make something happen here. Oh, come on, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. That one sounded like a big crunch. Heavy damage. Great. Still driving okay, so it's got to just be cosmetic. That one sounded like a big old crunch. At least it didn't sound like a freaking dick smack, so they've at least fixed the audio. That sounded much better. I don't know how they thought that dick smack salami sound was fucking better, and that's what cars sound like when they hit each other. Like, Christ's sakes, bro. That was much better. Proper crunch. Bro, get out of the way. Going down the middle of the fucking road here, man. SAI, well, he was putting up a decent battle there. All I know is our repair bill is going to be fat for this one. Like, fat. And we're not going to finish good. And without a rolling billboard being on competitive, I believe it's called, where you need a good finish, but then you also get paid for the prestige of your car. I think we're going to not get much money here. So it could be one of those ones where we're kind of in a net negative, per se. We'll make it up. We got lots of race ahead of us in this World Championship. Like, you guys saw how hard it was to get around that car. And now look, over a second and a half behind me. So don't tell me the frickin' fall off behavior is fixed. Like, you're just straight up lying at that point. For them to have such a shit launch, lie about everything, and then start releasing patch notes that say shit's fixed that's not even addressed, and it's still the exact same, is just such a slap in the face to everyone. Like, they think no one's gonna notice. Like, come on, bro. We got another 12 laps. We might be able to go a little further up than we thought. We'll see what we can do here. Minimize it the best we can by getting the best finish possible. We're catching him, though, for sure. Oh, totally, man. It totally was. 100%, dude. And I wouldn't be sad. I would not be mad at all to see them suffer legal repercussions because of it. Because otherwise it just hurts sim racing. %. That's 100% what it was, dude. Missed that. Gotta be careful. We don't want to get too many track limits because I think we'll get a time penalty if we do. Don't want to overdrive and keep getting limits. $11 more laps. Oh, come on. That can't be an infraction. Okay. At least they fixed that. That's one thing I will say they've gotten better is the penalty system. That's functioning much better. And I'd actually say it's better than iRacing or Le Mans right now because if you don't gain anything from it, it just analyzes it and then there's no infraction. There's no 1x or this or that. It's just nothing because you didn't gain anything from it, which is awesome. So... got to give them credit where credit is due. It seems to be functioning properly. Oh, I actually have to give back that. I guess I gained time on that exit. So that it's more of like a Le Mans Ultimate system right now. But I've done that so much throughout the race, you can see why they finally kind of tagged me for it there. Which I can agree with. You don't want to have it where you can just abuse it nonstop. So some good things to note, which we're going to always do. We're always honest. We don't just say what everyone thinks we should say. We're never going to be that kind of streamer or content creator. We're always going to have our own opinion, and no one can buy that or change that. See if we can put down some good clean laps here without too many more off tracks, and maybe we'll catch these guys. We got 10 laps, so if we can do it like 9th or an 8th, I'd be happy with that. After that horrendous start, we're definitely going to take a hit for the damage one way or another. It's a good thing we didn't buy the Valkyrie. Would have been selling that bitch right away. Got to be a little more careful not to run wide so we don't have to slow down anymore. That let this guy behind us catch back up. Just clean it up a little then. These guys ahead of us are really pushing now. Oh, totally, man. Definitely losing lap time by not being as sloppy. So you can see that we were slightly gaining time from doing those cuts. We're going to need to run some really good laps to catch back up to these guys. Eight to go. What a hellacious start. Not a good start to our GT World Championship after winning the United States one. Coming into the World Championship, just getting knocked around. I mean, if we didn't make that mistake and putting ourselves in such a dangerous spot early in the race, we would have been probably top 5 here. And without as much damage, which is definitely going to cost us. Since we are on competitive, we don't get paid like a rolling billboard. We have to have a decent finish. Oh, shit. Didn't like that curb. Almost lost her that year. We are catching back up to this guy. If we can maybe even just pick off 9th, that'd be okay. Every spot's going to count here. Oh, no track limits, no, no, my friend. No more track limits, my friend. I go too deep, I go way too deep. Way too deep, my friend, I go too deep. When I go too deep, I get a track limit, my friend. A track limit, my friend, is not good, my friend. A track limit. Go deep, go deep. I've been playing PMR for far too long. I'm losing my mind. Where is all the cars behind me? They're just like noped out of this shit. There we go. Way cleaner through there. That kind of pulled us back in on this guy a little. Excuse me. Sorry. It really is a shame that they just didn't take the time and put the effort in to make this what it really could have been. Because it could have been that next level revolutionary sim. That next gen sim. But just a complete rush cash grab. And now even if they do put the work in and the time in to make it that, no one's going to give a shit just out of principle. And when they continue to say straight up lies in the patch notes, that doesn't help their fucking situation at all. Like, we're not ahead in the top of the grid. We're in 10th. And look at the cars behind us. Like, they're just gone. We were, like, everyone, I think, got fooled by it. Until really close to the end, and we started spotting things and calling them out on it. Right before, or right after the last Expo footage. Me and Ishii, give a lot of credit to Ishii for it. He spotted a lot of stuff. And we started calling them out for it, and then the big, blow-up happened on Twitter when they denied us our early access we were promised. And we had that whole Ian Bell meltdown on Twitter. If you know, you know. But yeah, like, we spotted it all early. And we tried to tell people, and Kirith came into the conversation and was literally defending Ian Bell. And it has aged oh so well. It's over like 100,000 impressions. Wow, the guys in first and second are like a minute ahead of us. Five laps. I'm wondering if they're going to lap us, maybe? I'm back, bitches. We're gonna have to make this stick because I don't know if we're gonna have too many more opportunities to catch this guy if we lose him again. Oh, this is a shit place to catch the draft. Gonna have to hang with him here and find a good spot to get around where we're gonna make it stick. Right? It was so funny, hilarious, dude. Oh, squeeze you, motherfucker. I'm coming for you. It was totally an excuse to get us away from getting the game early. Because if we had got the game early, the launch would have been way more disastrous than it already was. Yeah, bitch! Whew, thank God we didn't get any friction. Going through there in third did not work. How dare you! Not a bot doing his Greta Thunberg. So again, you guys saw how hard that car was for us to get around. How long it took for us to just catch up to him to be able to make a move. And now look how far behind he is. So don't tell me the frickin' fall off behavior is fixed. Like it's a straight up lie. Like a straight up lie. And it's not like we're running the fastest laps of the race. I did. Right, dude? They twist minds like fucking no tomorrow, bro. They're like the titty twisters of the mind. It's like that sect of Bene Gesserit bitches in fucking the original Dune, dude. That's basically leftists. Like that same car that took that long to get around is now almost 2 seconds behind us. It's like it inherently falls off on purpose. It's not like I'm running faster now. It's like as soon as you get around it, it purposely falls off. I don't know if it's something to do with them like not wanting to render it, or if the AI is so atrocious they can't have it battle you from behind, or it just wrecks you. Like, I don't know, but there's a very clear behavior happening as soon as you pass the car. Right? Facts, dude. The good Dune movie with fucking Captain Picard running into battle with a pug in his arm, dude. Mood? Mood is a thing for cattle and love play. Not in the mood. One lap to go. Looks like we locking in ninth. Y'all ready to see the biggest hit to our repair bill? All right, last lap.
Final lap. Stay sharp and finish strong.
Right? Oh, man, I love that movie. I'm going to have to go get high and watch that after the stream now. Fucking great movie. So underrated. So many people hated it, but it's like the right type of cheese, the right type of, like, seriousness. Like, I just fucking love that movie, dude. The way it's written and performed, everything. Really underappreciated, in my opinion. I know it's a cult classic nowadays. Like, it drew you into that world very well. Ye gods, what a monster. Oh, shit. We got ninth. Right? Facts, dude. That's a fucking good way of saying it, dude.
You're on another level today. Definitely a wake-up call. You got more work to prepare for the next race.
Okay, let's see how we got slam bootied into. I know, dude. Stinging it was like, whoa, dude. My lovely fade. I smell the blood of an Atreides. Okay, let's see how we got booty tapped here. Where did it all go wrong? Okay. 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 Oh, what the motherfuck? Are you serious, bro? Are you freaking serious, bro? Oh, fuck you, man. Colombian Andrew fucking coming out of this one, man. Oh, bro, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Like, what was that, Mr. AI, bro? Are you kidding, dude? Bruh. I have to for sure. Because that was fucking atrocious, bro. Like, that didn't need to happen at all. There's like no good fucking camera angles of this. Bruh. Like, for real, dude. Like, the AI literally just goes through the grass like a rookie in iRacing and just freaking obliterates me. Like, did it not think to, like, lift and chill? Like, this is a rejoin that in, like, iRacing would get you a vacation, bro. Look at this. AI off track. Like, gone. At this point, it needs to lift. Literally torpedoes my ass. That would be a ban in a sim racing game online. How can you have your AI doing that, dude? Like, oh my god. Like, that was a fucking joke, dude. Let's see this in slow-mo, dude. Let's see this special move right here. Look at this. Look at that. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Report AI. Fuck you, AI, you motherfucking poodle. Oh. I earned $0 fucking dollars. Oh my fucking god, man. Okay. My car is absolutely fucked. It looks like it got chewed on by a giant. Oh my god, bro. $54,000 fucking dollars, man. My fucking green card didn't cost that much, you fucking poodle, man. Okay, we're in 9th overall. What's next? The Nürburgring? Are you kidding me? Like the actual Nürburgring? Or is it just like the GP? Yeah, okay, it's just the GP. All right, I think that's a good place to end today's stream. We had some fun. We had some ups. We had some downs. We had some big-ass repair bills. We are in Season 2. And we're running in the World GT-1 Championship. So next Monday, we will be back with more. And we will be continuing on from the Nürburgring. And we will finish off this next Monday. Tomorrow, we will be back with some iRacing. And throughout the week, we'll be iRacing, Le Mans. And every weekend, we are here with a team event. Whether it's a big special event or just a regular team event to keep ourselves fresh and to develop our new drivers. So I will see you guys back tomorrow, same time as usual, 11 a.m. PST. Thank you all for popping by and having fun with me today. Take care, guys. We're going to roll it out with our Daytona intro from the weekend. Don't forget, everyone, Team LRG, the winners of the 2026 Daytona 24-hour overall in GTP class, split 17 of 28 bitches. Don't ever forget it. Peace.